just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. There on the visiting sideline, head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Commanders. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And from Landover, we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Short pass brought in, and this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first one on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders, third down. They'll air it out on third. He shovels this one forward. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Still going past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak now from the gun. And he puts some air under this one, right side. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. Well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you are it for all we see. Oh, we got each other.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on...
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. And to accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
Not much there, maybe a yard. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Commanders. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will get in. And they take the lead by one on top 8-7.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up two fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the play fake. Dak. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown Bears. His first touchdown of the new campaign. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears take a 14-8 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on.
They'll stick with him again. Ooh. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now. Daniel. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third and 10. To throw is Daniels. He's going to air this one out. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. Hey, you can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We can have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Check.
Yeah.